Are you ready for some football? The NFL season is upon us, and we've got all the latest news and gossip for you die-hard fans out there. From untimely lawsuits to contract signings, we'll keep you updated on all the things you need to know to make sure you're ready for the season. Kicking us off, 30 women settled Deshaun Watson-related claims against Texans. 30 women who said the Houston Texans turned a blind eye to claims that Deshaun Watson sexually assaulted and harassed women during massage sessions have settled their legal claims against the team, their lawyer said Friday. Attorney Tony Busby said that the terms of the settlements between each woman and the Texans are private. Even though only one of the women had sued the team, Busby said that the other women had also planned to sue the Texans before the settlement was reached. The Texans owners, Janice McNair, Hannah McNair, and Cal McNair, said in a statement that the team did not know about Watson's alleged bad behavior, but that they were shocked and deeply saddened when they heard about it and decided to settle the claims against the team amicably. On June 27th, a lawsuit was filed in Harris County, Texas, claiming that the Texans knew about Watson's alleged behavior during massage therapy sessions and that individuals within the Texans organization knew or should have known of Watson's conduct. In the lawsuit, it was also said that the Texans helped Watson with his therapy sessions by giving him rooms set up for him at the Houstonian hotel, massage tables provided to him for private massage sessions, and an NDA provided to him from the head of Texans security. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport said that the NFL had nothing to say about the settlements announced on Friday. Watson could be punished by the NFL, which is looking into whether he broke the league's rules on personal conduct. Watson has been accused of sexual assault and inappropriate behavior during massage sessions. After 3 days in Delaware, Watson's disciplinary hearing in front of former U.S. District Judge Sue Robinson, who was chosen by the NFL Players Association and the NFL, was over on June 30th. On June 21st, it was said that Watson had settled with 20 of the 24 women who had filed civil lawsuits against him for sexual misconduct. These settlements are private. In a statement on Friday, Busby said that the 4 other cases against Watson will go on. Watson has in the past denied doing anything wrong and said that any sex with the women was voluntary. 10 women filed criminal complaints against Watson in Texas, but 2 grand juries decided not to charge him. Next, Niners QB Jimmy Garoppolo on track to be fully cleared by mid-August. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport said Tuesday that San Francisco 49ers quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo should be fully healthy by the middle of August. Garoppolo met with Dr. Neil Elatrache, who did the surgery on his shoulder in the last few days. His shoulder is doing well. Rappaport also said that once Garoppolo is fully cleared, it is expected that he will be able to make all kinds of throws. Garoppolo got hurt when the 49ers beat the Cowboys in the NFC divisional round. He had to have shoulder surgery and rehab, which was expected, and he missed mandatory minicamp because of it. Since Garoppolo couldn't throw for most of the offseason, it messed up the Niners' plans to trade the quarterback and made way for Trey Lance, a first-round pick in 2021, to take over. A week earlier, NFL Network's Tom Pelissero said that Garoppolo was still expected to be traded by the end of July. The fact that Garoppolo's injury is getting better seems to support the idea that a trade will happen soon. Reports say that the quarterback's health has the Niners thrilled. Rappaport, however, said that there won't be any news about Garoppolo's new team until he's healthy and ready to play. There hasn't been much going on in San Francisco. Garoppolo's base salary is not guaranteed to be $24.2 million, but the Niners have said that they don't plan to cut Jimmy G, even though wide receiver Deebo Samuel and defensive end Nick Bosa are in line for big contract extensions. There aren't many teams looking to trade for Garoppolo, but injuries can happen as he gets healthier, and there's always room on a team's roster for a quarterback who's led his team to the Super Bowl like Garoppolo did 3 years ago. Moving on, Sean Payton admits he thinks he'll return to the NFL sideline at some point. When 2022 came around, Sean Payton knew it was time for him to leave his job as head coach of the New Orleans Saints. He'd done a lot, made it to the NFC Championship game 3 times, won the NFC title once, and won the Super Bowl. But at age 58, Payton was ready to stop playing football, at least for the time being. This could be different as early as 2023. Do I think I'll get back in the end? Sure, according to USA Today Sports, Payton said. The factors will of course include how appealing the opening is, when it happens, and what the person wants. Payton will also have to get the team that wants to hire him to make a compensation deal with the Saints, who own his rights until 2024. The second part shouldn't be hard, depending on how hard the owner wants to get Payton back on the sidelines. But in the meantime, Payton will have a nice job in 2022. He will work for Fox's NFL coverage that year. Payton said, "I'm really excited about Fox and working with the crew. It will be a great adventure. I can't wait until I'm on the other side." The other side might look nice, but the way Payton talks about his future makes it sound like he won't stay there for long. It's not unusual for coaches to leave the studio or broadcast booth for a job on the sidelines. Last year, Urban Meyer left Fox's coverage of college football for a short-lived chance at the NFL, which seemed unlikely at the time. It doesn't seem as unlikely likely that Peyton will return to the sidelines. We don't know when or where he'll do this, though. We'll deal with it when the time comes, he said. Finally, Kansas City Chiefs LT Orlando Brown Jr. to play under franchise tag after sides failed to reach deal. A source said that even though the two sides didn't reach a deal, they both say they hope to make a new deal after this season. With the franchise tag, Brown will make $16,662,000 this season. This is the average of the top 5 salaries at his position. Along with Brown, tight end Dalton Schultz of the Dallas Cowboys, tight end Mike Gesicki of the Miami Dolphins, and safety Jesse Bates III of the Cincinnati Bengals will all play the 2022 season on one-year franchise deals. Brown can skip training camp until he signs his contract offer, just like he did with voluntary workouts and the Chiefs' mandatory minicamp, and he won't have to pay a fine. He would miss out on important time to practice and get in shape, though. After the Chiefs had a bad game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, they rebuilt their offensive line, and Brown was supposed to be the core of it. To get him, the Chiefs sent 4 draft picks to the Baltimore Ravens, one of which was a first-round pick. It has always been thought that he would sign a long-term deal. Brown started every game for the Chiefs last season. He was chosen for the Pro Bowl for the 3rd year in a row, and he helped coach the front 5, which had 2 rookies in center Creed Humphrey and right guard Trey Smith. This is all the time we had for today. Make sure to follow for more great content. Till next time, cheers!